Good morning, team. Welcome to day 325 of the 5 a.m. Squat Club, the place where busy dads build the lives that they know that they're meant for. We're not here to chase aesthetics. We're here to build functional strength, the kind that carries over to real life. We want to be stronger, more capable, more useful. Every morning we follow a system. We prime our minds, we move with intensity, functional capacity, and then we go and take action towards our most important goals to move our lives forward. This is how you take your life back, even if you're busy, even if you've got kids. Let's get after it. First step, we're going to prime our minds. Let's go. All right. So first step here on the 5 a.m. Squat Club is to squat. We're going to open our hips and open our minds at the same time. Feet go on the ground underneath the hips, heels sit down all the way, and then if you feel like you're going to fall over, grab yourself a weight to hold on to while we're here. What we're going to do is we're going to choose our first thoughts with what we call mental reps. They're written at the bottom of the screen, but just focus on breathing here. Follow along with the animation on the right. It's a box breath. It'll be a 4-second inhale, a 4-second hold, a 4-second exhale, and a 4-second hold. Let's set our intention. So go ahead and breathe, and we'll go over those mental reps. The first one is I am responsible. And this is just repeating to myself to drill it in that if I want something out of this life, don't wait around for it to happen. Don't expect somebody else to come and take action for you or start the thing or do it for you, because no one is going to. If there's a goal that you have in your life, or if your life is not what you want it to be, take action. Make the change. I am responsible. I am accountable. Take ownership of it. Next is I will make time between stimulus and response. And this may be more for me than it is for anybody else, but I need patience. I tend to be excitable and sometimes reactive. So I need to be able to take a moment between the stimulus before I react so I can breathe and respond in a more calm and respectful way, potentially thought out. And next is I have all I need to succeed today, and we'll focus on progress over perfection. That is just giving you permission to start and take the step wherever you're at. You don't need to have all the tools to finish the goal. You just need what you need. You just need the requirements for step one. Just what you need to do today. And you have what you need today, and that will build on itself, and you'll have what you need for tomorrow based on today, and so on and so forth if you start to take the steps. And then the last one is I choose gratitude. This is all for naught if we don't enjoy any of it. If we only see negative in our lives, and we only see work, and we only see challenge, and we only see pain, then that's all our lives will be. If we focus on the positive, we will see more positive. So look around and see the things that you're happy about, the things that are great in your life. Focus on them and you'll see more. All right. Mental reps complete. Next, let's start moving the body. Okie dokie. So first thing here in the morning, we're going to get up off the floor. But good morning, team. Good morning, Ryan, Jody, Mr. Terry. How are we feeling this morning? Give us a quick thumbs up if we are up and at it. And let's do it. First thing that we're going to do here is some get downs and get ups or burpees, call them what you want. You're going to take yourself all the way down to the floor. And then you're going to get yourself all the way back up. It doesn't need to be fast. It doesn't need to be explosive. Just lay it down and then walk it back up. We're just taking our weight down to the floor and then back up. Functional movement required for real life and a great way to get the blood flowing. So we're just telling the body, hey, it's early, but we're starting up the engine. You better start getting ready for some intensity here this morning. So, good morning, team. Happy Saturday. This morning we've got an intense one coming up. We're going to go a little bit shorter than we normally do on Sandbag Saturdays here. So what that generally means is we're going to push the pace a little bit more as opposed to going quite as long. So slightly higher intensity today, some cleans and some squats. In for a good one. And then afterwards, obviously, we'll take action with our homework towards what's most important to us in our lives. So, finish up our 40 seconds of burpees here. And then we'll move on to the next step in the warm-up on the screen there. 30 seconds. Let me know in the comments, in the chat, what time we got to bed last night. We talk about the importance of being in bed early if we want to maintain this habit. You know, you don't want to be the person that brags about going to bed late and getting up early, because what you'll quickly realize is that's unsustainable, and we need to get to bed at a reasonable hour, get enough sleep to be able to sustain the getting up early and the working hard once we do so. So, all right. Next piece of the warm-up, you can see they're just written on the screen here. First one is a jumping jack. If you don't like jumping first thing in the morning, feel free to march. Otherwise, we're gonna get 15 to 20 jumping jacks. Remember, just turning on the engine a little bit so that when we get ourselves to our intensity, we don't jack up the heart rate and we don't risk, being in crappy positions and not being ready. So 15 to 20 or so here, and then we'll move on through. Once again, let me know, how are we doing this morning? How are we feeling? Is this day one? Or we've been doing this for a while? All right, next one is an inchworm. So we're gonna come out to a wide stance, take the hands to the floor. You're gonna walk yourself out to a tight plank position where the shoulders are over the wrists, and then walk it back up. Stand in between. Let's get at least 5 there. Spencer, good morning. We don't sleep. Yeah, I know that. How you been, man? How you been doing? Ryan, can't choose what color hat, t-shirt to choose now. Sorry. See, we should have just left it at one color. Tough choices, Ryan. Star jumps, yay. You know how to snook a pool table and the ball in the hole. I'm encouraged to. You just got all the metaphors, eh, Mr. Terry? I hope you're working out with us as well, Terry. All right, next we're gonna leg swing. So you can support yourself on the wall if you'd like, and just let that hip go a little bit. I don't wanna push it as far as I can, especially first thing in the morning. I'll probably bother my back with that, so just trying to keep that torso tall. Just getting some range of motion there. Doesn't need to be crazy. Probably do some side to side ones as well here. At least 10 cycles of that leg swing. And we'll switch sides. At least 10 there as well. Spencer, what's new with you? What's going on over there in Zurchistan? All right, from there, we're gonna do a little side-to-side swing as well. Been neglecting that one. So back to the facing the wall here, and you're swinging across the body here. Same thing, aim for about 10 reps there. Trying to keep that chest tall. Switch sides once you've got 10. Feel that probably in the glutes a little bit, especially when the leg goes across the body. All right. And then next one, we're gonna come back down into our plank. From there, take one foot outside the hands, and then you're gonna take that elbow that's closest to the bent knee, work it down towards the floor as close as you can, and then open it up to the ceiling. You're gonna get at least 5 rotations there. Say this one is important since we are gonna be picking that sandbag up from a low position, so the more open you can get to get the chest through the legs, the better that's gonna feel. Really work that elbow down towards the ground, drop the chest in between, and then reach it up. Spencer, I didn't make it last Saturday night. I didn't make it this one. Hey, I appreciate it, Spencer. All right, then we'll switch sides here. Feeling a little tight this morning. It's okay, that's why we warm up. Elbow to the floor and to the ceiling. Work that elbow down. Looking forward to active recovery tomorrow. We'll work hard today, make sure we earn that active recovery. All right, from here, we're gonna come into our squat and our passive squat stance here, basically. Feet underneath the hips and just sit it down fully. From there, you're gonna wrap your hands around your toes. So I'm grabbing my big toe with my hands, and then from there, I'm pulling up against those toes, pulling the chest up nice and proud. Just gonna hang out there for a minute, not a minute, 10 seconds. And then from there, I'm gonna drop the chin, drop the chest, and raise the hips, finding some hamstring tension there. You can pedal it out a little bit if you want, but we're just opening up these positions so that when we go and reach for that sandbag, as you can see, this will be a similar position to the sandbag deadlift. And we're ready, the body's prepped. Trying to keep the chest in contact with the thighs here. Well, good morning, hamstrings. Morning, neck. Maybe one more. And then we'll get our PVC. Open up the shoulders a little bit. All right. Whew, 2 more warm-ups, and then we're gonna get on that sandbag. So grab your PVC, get a nice wide grip on there, and then just bring that thing out behind you. Just go up and down through the range of the shoulders. Just find that tension. It's basically gonna be from here to here, just above and below the shoulder blades behind you. And just opening that up for a few, back and forth. You can even just hang out there. It's a little bit too tight, just widen the grip a little bit. And then we're gonna get some squats here. If you want, you can put the stick down or just put it on your back. We're gonna come to our shoulder width squat stance, toes out slightly, abs are on, and hips are going down and back until ideally they're below the level of the knee. And then you're gonna stand tall at the top. So let's get 10 or so here, just working our way in. Feel free to move around in the bottom a little bit. Get those ankles warmed up. Get about 10 here. All right. Okay, so if you're not feeling warm yet, feel free to keep moving there. Get some more squats, hop on a machine, get some burpees, whatever you'd like. Do our little workout hook, and then we're gonna get started here. Grab a sip of water. Nice, Jody. Tell him. See my warm up for Max Zurcher. I don't know if that's, are you joking? Did you do a warm up? Is that just like a sarcasm? All right. If you're a busy dad and you feel like you've lost strength, capacity, or you just don't feel as capable as you used to be, this is where we build it back. Real strength, not gym strength. Today, 10 minutes sandbag work. If you want to change your life, let's go. All right. So today what we've got, some functional capacity in the form of sandbags. We're going 10 minutes today, as many reps as you can get of a sandbag clean plus a squat. So let's look at it. So if you don't have a sandbag, don't worry. This can be done with a medicine ball, a dumbbell, a kettlebell, a backpack, anything that's got some load to it. I could pick up the dog, but she probably wouldn't like it. And what we're looking at is you're gonna take that thing from the floor, bring it to the shoulder, stand up tall in between, do a squat. And then it's gonna go back down to the floor. That's one. And as many times in that 10 minutes as you can, you're gonna pick that thing up to the shoulder, do a squat, put it down. We're gonna count those reps, get as many as we can in 10 minutes. As simple as that. Focus on getting tight from the floor, bringing that ball to the hips, driving it up to the shoulders, getting into a good squat stance, feet underneath the shoulders, hips go down and back, ideally till the hips come below the level of the knee. Stand up, squeeze the butt and legs at the top before we bring that thing down. You can bring it down, go touch and go, or drop it and reset. If, once again, you don't have a sandbag, here's the dumbbell variation. I'm gonna take this from the ground, bring it to the shoulder, squat, stand, reset. I'm gonna ideally switch sides on this, putting the sandbag on alternating shoulders. So there you go with the dumbbell, kettlebell, same thing. Bag of rocks, whatever you got at your disposal. So take a minute here, warm it up, try some reps out with whatever weight you're gonna use, maybe a warm-up weight before that. We'll get the clock set and it's game on. If you got any questions, drop them in the chat or the comments and I'll get back to you. All right, 1 minute. All right. Let's see what that looks like. All right, team. So this is at your own pace, right? You've chosen a weight that's appropriate for you, and now you're just gonna move through this at a pace that you think you can maintain 10 minutes. I may aim to do one every 15 seconds, which would be 4 a minute, 40 over the course of 10 minutes. Faster or slower is up to you. Try to maintain pace. Let's say good luck. Bring some water over. All right, team. Get you some music. Let's do it. 10 seconds. Clean plus squat. 10 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Maybe not. Two. It'd be nice to be able to drop this for sure. Sandbag stinks. 5. 6. It's hard. 7.
Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad and the good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off or get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth.
First quarter.
I'll be getting loud, you can have it doubts, not what I'm about. I'll be loud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
Keep it up, team.
Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big boss, you get yachts, you swing locks and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase it? Face it, I don't give up, quick, I don't give up, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
4 down, 6 to go. Halfway.
Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off or get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down. I'll be getting loud, you can have it doubts, not what I'm about. Cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
Four minutes. Oh God.
Cause I just wanna hear it from your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take lots, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, swing lots, and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need a replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it.
Slow down a lot.
I don't give up, I won't give up this.
3 minutes.
Know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
Two minutes.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can never doubt, not what I'm about, have your phone cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound.
90 seconds.
I'm looking bound, can't stop me now.
Morning, Megan. One minute.
I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take lots, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get
20.
big box, you get yachts, swing lots, and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top, I need replacement. Who's at the top, think I'm gonna erase it, face it.
10.
I don't give up, Rick, I don't give up, I won't give up this. I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
3, 2, 1. I don't think I got 40. That was great work. Oh, amazing. If you like that, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Enjoy this tomorrow. The full system, change your life. Morning, Megan. How we doing, team? Oh my God. I definitely didn't maintain 4 minutes there. What's fun about these is that I program it and then I've got no choice but to do it. So whatever happens, it's gonna happen. You guys get to see it. It's a great job. I think what we'll do is just come into a child's pose feel like this is what we do when I work hard. Just shins on the ground. It's out of the way. Just sit down on your shins, widen out the knees, and then just drop the chest. Sorry. Should feel a little bit of stretch in the low back and the hips. And we can talk about, this is our shortest Sandbag Saturday workout, but you see the difference. Oftentimes with those 20-minute ones, it's a little bit, it's a little bit lower intensity. So it's good to change it up a little bit. Get a shorter one, a little higher intensity. Make sure we're working different types of time domains, different energy systems, call it, so that we're always having to adapt and get better, right? If you do the same thing over and over again, your body's gonna get really good at that thing. So change it up, not only in terms of time domains and rep schemes and all that, but also types of equipment, right? If you're used to training only with barbells and dumbbells or machines or something, getting into a workout with a sandbag that's a little bit unruly, a little bit harder to deal with sometimes than those typical pieces of gym equipment. And if you watch the intro, you'll notice that little video of me loading chicken feed bags, and it's basically the same as that sandbag. So the application to real life is very real, especially if you live in a physical way like I do here on the farm. If I can't do the things that I need to do in my physical life, then I am not as useful. So if I'm not training the capacity to be able to do those things, I'm not going to be as good at life. And outside of that, outside of the fitness component, I also want to make sure that, I didn't grow up as a farmer. I decided 5 years ago, because it was important to me, that this is the direction that we were going to go. And on that note, most likely we all have a gap between our current lives and where we want to be someday. And that gap will only be closed through action, right? We're talking about closing our fitness gap and making sure that we're well versed in our fitness and capable, but I want my life to be capable as well. And so whatever that gap is, I have faith, and I think it's been shown enough times that if you want to get somewhere, all it takes is action. Consistent action over time. So that's what this homework section is about. We assign ourselves an hour every day to move towards those goals that are important to us, to move towards the life that is in our heads, in our dreams. What we do is we take an hour, because that hour, if we add an hour up every day over the course of a year, 3 years, 5 years, that's 365, 1,000, 4,000 hours of work that you're doing over 10 years, or 3,650, whatever, that you can only imagine if you do that much work directed intentionally towards something important, that you're going to get there. You're going to make progress. So don't wait on your life, on your goals, because they're never going to happen unless you start taking that action. And it just needs that little bit of action every day. So do the homework. It's only 5:30 right now. Do an hour till 6:30. Make progress on your goals. All right, I don't have any good clips yesterday, but I got one. I got home. Well, we all went to the gym yesterday and got home to a surprise delivery. Although one of the bales kind of looks like it was falling off the top. Not quite sure what was happening there. We'll come in and take a peek at it here. So ideally what I'm looking for is that when I peel away the outer layer, it gets pretty green in there. But I think this might be 2-year-old hay, to be honest. I think he was saying it's been in a barn for an extra year. I mean, it's still better than eating ice for the sheep. So hopefully this might be our, I don't know, maybe our second last load. But it's still pretty friggin' wintry here. It's supposed to be warming up a little bit, but You see they're eating their hay from the other day. So we've got 14 bales left. We're feeding one every 2 to 3 days right now. That gives us, what, 28, about a month, just over a month. So hopefully by the end of April, we are through feeding hay, but not necessarily up to me. Mother Nature's going to do what she's going to do. Okay, team, let's start shutting her down here. What did you end up doing there? Ryan says, ooh, change to EMOM. How many did you do every minute, though, Ryan? 20 kilo bag times 60? So what do you mean? You're doing 6 a minute? I don't understand, but it sounds crazy. Megan, and then you roll onto your side, the fetal position. Yeah. once I turn this stream off, Megan, you don't know. Only way you can control breathing and pace. Hey, whatever you got to do, right? You got to choose that pace and do it. Jody, I was thinking that too because I just looked at my workouts. 10-minute AMRAP sandbag. Oh, you should have joined us. Jody, my sandbag needs surgery. The inner bag came undone 6 minutes in. Ah, that thing is not tough enough for you, Jody. Spencer, you need a deload. Mid-workout deload. Spencer, what if I'm a busy fairy? Any advice? No, fairies don't work out. What are you talking about? You know. This one, Spence. Obviously. No, right? He was joking. Good morning. Buddha love burpees all day. I love it. We did some burpees this morning. Megan, she's drunk this year and needs to go home. Who are we talking about? Eminem? Ryan says 6. That's crazy, man. I'm going to have to go through and recount those, but I definitely did not get... So you got 60 reps. I might have got... Oh, right. I get it. Yeah, Mother Nature has definitely been on this little bender a little too long. We've been feeding hay since the beginning of November, so we're coming up on 5 months already, and I've had enough for sure. It's a true point, Megan. All right, team. Tomorrow's deload. I think we can all use it. Let's just do quick shout-outs. Mr. Terry, Spencer, Megan, Jody, Ryan, Buddha, Love. Thank you guys for hopping in. Special shout-outs to members Ryan, Jody, Jason, Yaroslav, Christy, and then Long Path. What was it? Long Path to... Ooh, still the new one. I'm close. Long Path. I could probably look it up. But either way, if you want to support this channel, go ahead and join the membership. I appreciate all the support. That's how we make this thing move forward. And if you want to buy some merch, as Ryan was saying, there are t-shirts. What are there? T-shirts, hoodies, hats, notebooks, and I think iPhone cases on there. So check the link in the description and feel free to stock up on some 5am Squat Club merch. Spencer, I can't do your workouts, Adam. Have you gained weight? Shoulders look bigger. Probably not. I don't really get any bigger or smaller. I'm probably not as lean as when I first started doing this. Just over the winter has been not as not as clean necessarily, but we'll definitely be leaning back out over the summer as the activity outside jacks up a little bit. Jody, iPhone case. Yeah, it's a website we're using called Printful, and I was just looking through the options of things that they have there, and they have phone cases. I figured that was kind of a neat option if you wanted. They have other company phone cases as well, but I don't know anything about those. So if you have one, and we could chat, I guess. All right, team. Too much chatting this morning. You guys have been fantastic. I appreciate you guys, and I hope that you are getting some value out of this, because getting up and working hard at 5 a.m. is no joke, and you guys definitely deserve tons of credit. So, love you guys. Have yourselves a fantastic Saturday, and we'll see you tomorrow for Active Recovery. Peace.